What's up, everyone, and welcome to my Smackdown review. A lot of things happened on the show tonight in the road to SummerSlam. Was this a better show than what we saw on Monday Night Raw last night? Well, I can't say it went kind of quick if you ask me, and kind of went by and pretty easy if you ask me. But in regards to SmackDown tonight, we kicked it off with Randy Orton, who cut a promo. Pretty much had his gear on. Talked about why he did Jeff Hardy last week and beat him up. And people wanted to know about his actions and everything. And, he said there's a lot of explanations to why he did it. Because, he said he wasn't jealous of Jeff Hardy for, I think, about 10 years ago. Or mad about the SmackDown Top 10. I'm glad that stopped. But he said it was the audience's fault to why he did it. And, pretty much asked the audience to look around and see who is left when he started in this company. Who is really left when Randy Orton started in this company? Because he said nobody is. I'd say Cena, but he's not really here. But from the time Randy Orton got on into in WWE, who from that era, well, I guess you should say the ruthless aggression era, is still here in that same time span as Randy Orton when he got to the company. I'm probably sure there's a few names, but I'm not really going to go through them right now. But Orton pretty much said, I've been in the WWE for over a decade now, and he doesn't get the respect he deserves. And, he said he didn't pay he said, I didn't have to pay my dues in front of, 100 people in a bingo hall or on the indies, anything. I don't just show up for WrestleMania in the springtime or change my merch every color a few months just to steal money from all you guys, work in a bingo hall of the indie darlings, or I don't have to put up a sweet hand gesture just to, get somewhere. And pretty much when he said, pretty much taking shots at multiple people, that sweet gesture, of course. Finn or John Cena changed his color shirts almost, I don't know how many times he changed them, or showing up in the spring for Mania, probably for part-timers, or some people say Taker, or multiple reasons. But he says, I started my career as the legend killer, and now that he is the real legend killers are the people in the stands. They're the real legend killers, and that Jeff Hardy's not going to be here tonight, but I'm going to write the last chapter in Jeff Hardy's career, as he said, and make sure he won't come back. Because I've been called many things: Apex Predator, Viper, Legend Killer. It doesn't matter. Just know that you refer him to the 3 deadliest letters in WWE, and that is RKO, with a crowd chanting "Oh," and he dropped the mic and left. Very great promo from Orton. Orton, better as a heel than he is a face. Anybody can say that. And this promo was great, really. Really great. I will say he was really making a statement out there. Say he was going to take out Jeff Hardy. Taking shots at the fans. Taking some shots at some other people, too. Indie talent, or I guess Balor. People using a hand gesture just to get into this company, or many things. Many things he was stating on multiple people. But, Orton, he didn't really do anything else after the night other than cut the promo. We didn't see Jeff Hardy tonight, so I guess it's probably going to be a one-on-one match with them. Maybe that's really not going to... We're not really sure right now, because they even went to a Nakamura promo talking about Jeff Hardy is a shot clown, and that he got bit by the Viper. If he tries to bite me, I will bite back. Could it be a triple threat for the U.S. title, like I said before? Maybe, but I'm not really sure. But a great promo from Randy Orton. Next, Andrade Cien Almas, Los Ingobernables, wearing the hat right there. De Japón, however want to go, Tranquilo. Went against Rusev. Lana was with him, as Zelina Vega was with Almas. Really great match, other than those... I really get tired of split screen thing now. I didn't mind it at first, but something about that split screen doesn't make me pay attention to the show for some reason at the time. Or something can mess up the flow of the match. But then again, SmackDown Raw has too many commercials in to begin with. But this can be very annoying sometimes. But the match itself wasn't bad. Almost needed the win. He really did. With English coming out and trying to break up Vega and Lana attacking each other. Pretty much Rusev was distracted and almost hit the hammerlock DDT for the win. But like I said, almost needed the win after just losing abruptly to AJ Styles, immediately tapping out to AJ Styles. So he really needed the win. Okay, so where this whole Rusev Day thing, well, we're already seeing the breakup of Rusev Day, so that's already kind of going into motion right now to where that's gonna go. But like I said, the match wasn't bad. It's just too many commercials. That's just kind of the thing about that. Way too many commercials. But yeah, almost got the win here. Need a big win. Well, he just needed a win after last week. Samoa Joe went against a returning R-Truth into the ring. I feel like I've seen this match in Impact for some reason. This Joe pretty much made quick work of him. Kakina clutch, made Truth tap out or pass out, so it wasn't much to say from there. They were hyping Miz and Mrs. as Miz and Maurice, and I guess their daughter Monroe Sky was there with them as they showed up beginning of the show in a limo, and were pretty much doing press, taking pictures all night for the premiere of their show right after Smackdown on the USA Network, which I don't even really think I'm going to watch anyways, but we'll see how the ratings go. But I probably will give that a chance than what I will give Total Divas a chance, because that Total Divas and Total Bella show, that's utter shit. Miz, I will probably give a chance for some reason, but I'm probably not going to watch it anyways. But as they hyped their show up tonight, they're hearing with the Asuka. Talk about the whole Evolution pay-per-view, as she was, I don't know what she was on, but I'm very excited for the show. And like really feel like she was on something while cutting that promo, and that Billie Kay is not ready for Asuka tonight. Well, I don't know, Asuka, promos kind of weird for some reason. She pretty much made quick work of Billie Kay. I swear her and Peyton Royce do not get no wins. Like, the Iconics, they're just like designated jobbers here. Asuka needed pretty much a win after being, pretty much buried by those matches with Carmella and made to look like a fucking goof. And they really need to, get her back in the flow if they can, because they buried Asuka, okay? They fucking buried Asuka in that Carmella feud. But moving on from that, Paige was in the ring for the contract signing of who AJ Styles' opponent was going to be at SummerSlam, as she pretty much congratulated all the women on SmackDown, pretty much all the women in WWE for this Evolution pay-per-view in October, which you'll really hear a lot of them hyping up Evolution. Like, you're going to hear that word. You thought you heard you heard it more on Raw last night. Damn near every segment for the entire hour of them saying Evolution multiple times. But as she talked about that, she pretty much went to see who AJ's challenger was going to be. AJ Styles came out, and that he is a husband, and he's a father, and that the Evolution pay-per-view is big, that he could say that to his little girl, that anything is possible, and that's why he's proud of the company he works for. Well, he's the WWE champion, so he's doing better than half these other guys around right now. But he talked about SummerSlam was the biggest show of the summer, and he's had great memories of tearing the house down over there with John Cena, and how he ended his rivalry with Kevin Owens last year. But now it's going to be like WrestleMania, except he's going to turn the temperature up. I hope you have a better match than what you had at WrestleMania this year with Nakamura, because that shit did not come compared to Wrestle Kingdom in New Japan. But as AJ was going to find out who his opponent was going to be for SummerSlam, Paige added a drum roll to the entire thing. Next thing you know, James Ellsworth came out. Why? I don't know. Which he pretty much said, I've beaten AJ, I've beaten you 3 times. Which is true. He's beaten AJ Styles 3 times, so he feels like he should deserve a title shot, and he demanded one. And, 4th time is the charm. As Paige said, no, you're not the challenger, so get backstage. And then he talked about Paige then, that she's pale as a ghost. And, you know, the way you look just looks bad. And, you know, Paige walked up to her and says, I got 2 words for you. Which some of the crowd said, suck it. But she pretty much said, you're fired. Security carried him out, as she pretty much went, with security backstage. And she literally kicked Ellsworth out the door with her foot. Next thing you know, Samoa Joe attacks AJ Styles from behind and chokes him out and signs the contract, which I kind of knew this was coming, because, like, who else was going to challenge AJ Styles at SummerSlam? So I kind of really saw Joe winning this, Joe being in this match. I just kind of saw it coming, because who else was really going to face AJ at SummerSlam? Seriously. Like, who else really was? Not like it's going to be Bryan. Some people think Almas, but I didn't think that was going to be either. So Samoa Joe is the most logical choice, if you ask me. But this has possible to be great at SummerSlam. Okay, listen, is it a TNA feud I've seen back in 2005 and 2008? Yes, I have. Can they do it again? I'm sure they both can do it again. If they did the shit great in the past, they can do it again right now. Sure, this company's not really gonna talk about Impact or talk about their history against each other. Hell, they've probably fought in Ring of Honor against each other too, if I remember. I don't even know, but I know they've had their biggest feuds in TNA in like 2005 or 2008. I would say too. Their feuds are really big with each other, but yeah, hopefully, I guess they gotta acknowledge it, because they're just gonna say, hey, they fought all around the world, but we're never really gonna talk about what company they fought in. It's almost like what they tried to hype with Nakamura and AJ. They never really said they fought at in New Japan, or really acknowledged it that much. Tried to reference it, but not really. But yeah, Samoa Joe, the most logical person winning here, even saying TikTok champ, which he's come for the title. This, like I said, this has potential to be probably may be the best match of SummerSlam, just maybe. But I don't know. Knowing this company with Roman and Brock being the main event, somehow, some way, they'll probably do with Nakamura and Styles, and we saw how subpar bad that was at WrestleMania. But this has potential to be great. As Samoa Joe's walking the back, then Paige saying, you were unpredictable, it was dangerous and everything, and that's why I picked you. But that's not the way to go about it. And Joe said, then what did you thought it was, huh? That what you planned was a pedestrian. And what he did was phenomenal. And as he walked away, Carmella pretty much went up to Paige and like, why did you fire Ellsworth? And Paige said, Mella's money, then you need to go buy yourself a new boyfriend. I don't know if Ellsworth was really fired or not, but I'm sure we'll probably see him back sooner or later. And Carmella said, she hates just like everybody else, but she said, she's going to be champion by the time this Evolution pay-per-view comes around. I should say, take a drink of how many times you hear Evolution on Raw and Smackdown on both of those nights. And she said she's going to beat Becky Lynch right now. Becky went against Carmella. This was not a bad match, I should say, but Becky pretty much picked up the win with the disarmor for the win here. Hopefully she does win and beat Carmella for the title. So, because they've already made, her saying I beat Charlotte twice, I beat Asuka twice, so they've already made Asuka like a goof, and beating Charlotte was ridiculous in the begin with, but now with Becky being the next challenger, which I feel like is the only most credible challenger on this roster for SmackDown for the title, if you ask me right now. Hopefully she does win. Yeah, hopefully Becky does win here. Was the match botchy though? Like I said, a little, but it wasn't that bad of a match though. But hopefully she does win at SummerSlam, really, because they really need to get the belt off Carmella. Sanity went against the New Day in this tag team title tournament to see who will face the Bludgeon Brothers at SummerSlam. Usos was on commentary, very entertaining to listen to. Not a bad match, but once again, Sanity still taking L's out here. Again, they haven't really had a lot of wins other than the one Extreme Rules, which they need wins, but even I thought they probably would have went over the New Day here, but since they beat the New Day Extreme Rules, Sanity, I guess New Day was going to get the win back right here, so in a way I kind of saw that coming. But I don't know, man. The way they book Sanity right now, it's kind of, I don't know, man. But then again, they don't know what to do with a lot of these damn NXT people they bring up, alright? They don't. And it's crazy how they go from NXT to the main roster, and you just see the, how they book the NXT people on here. So Sanity needs wins, but I don't really think they need to be losing again. But someone told me the New Day was probably gonna win for some reason. I kind of thought, I don't know why, just like 50-50 booking, since they won Extreme Rules and beat the New Day there, so they got to beat them here. Usos have got up. Next thing you know, the Bar actually making their return, since they've been watching FIFA, I believe, for the past month or two. So since they've been watching the World Cup and FIFA, they were happy to be back, and now they want the tag titles again. So they're gonna beat the Usos next week, and then New Day, and then the Bludgeon Brothers, and become the tag team champions at at SummerSlam. But like I said, Sanity, I don't think they need to be taking L's, because I think they've taken too many L's and then they gotten wins. But then again, like I said, they don't know what to do after NXT talent to begin with. Miz, his family came out, which you kind of figured out. Well, we'll get to that in the end then. But Miz came out with Maurice and his daughter, as he was here for the premiere party of Miz and Mrs. And, talked about Maurice, that is his co-star, and then his daughter, Monroe Sky, even though it was a fake baby, you could really tell by the time by the time Miz even carried the baby out, you kind of knew it was fake, because I don't think you were going to put a baby around this much loud noise out here, and then again, the baby didn't even move, so you knew it was a fake baby. And then people even chanted Monroe Sky a little, but in her short life, she's accomplished more than Daniel Bryan's return. And they pretty much had a clip, which was pretty much a blooper reel in a way of clips from years ago with Miz and Maurice, probably how they met in a way. And, Miz getting beat up by, multiple people, from Roman Reigns and The Shield and Brock and Cena and The Rock and Stone Cold. Pretty much taking him out as he was pissed in, as Daniel Bryan was on the truck, and he said he didn't know what that clip was. Kuro was doing it in the truck right there, but he talked about Miz, I should join the party. I'm gonna come out there. Bryan comes out, the bouncers try to stop him, but he beats them up, and next thing you know, I feel like I was watching it felt like the contract signed with Slammiversary at one point with the Hardys a year or two ago. As Miz was taking off the harness thing with the baby on there, he throws the baby at Bryan then, which was kind of funny, and then just kicks him and hits him with a skull crushing finale. And then Miz got on the mic, so I knew your ego wouldn't allow you to leave us alone. That was a fake baby, and that's not even a real baby, and my real daughter in the back. That was an actor in the back. So I'm not going to bring my daughter to a crummy city like Evansville. And you want to see Monroe Sky? Watch Miz and Mrs. up next, right after the Smackdown. Starting now as the show went off the air. So it was pretty funny, but you knew it was a fake baby. And then, Daniel looked kind of silly, just kind of looking at the fake baby. Like I said, it reminded me of Jeff Hardy when Rebby threw the fake baby at him, and then Matt took him out there. It really reminded me of that, but I'll admit it was pretty funny and entertaining in a way, just in this segment. So I'm sure we'll see a matchup with these two at SummerSlam, so get ready for that. But SmackDown was pretty good tonight. Wasn't really bad. Mostly, they hyped up Miz's show pretty much throughout the entire night for Miz and Mrs. AJ Styles' next opponent will be Samoa Joe, since he attacked them from behind. Randy Orton's promo was really great. The tag team tournament begins. Let's kind of try to name all the positives I could say out of this show tonight, really. So, SmackDown wasn't really that bad, I could say. Not really that bad. Some people think it could be a match of Rusev and Almas at SummerSlam, maybe, but I don't know. I think they're just going on the whole Rusev breakup, breakup thing, because I guess they're really trying to move English away, so you could tell they're going to break up sooner or later. So get ready for that. And the bar came back tonight, so yeah. But that's my review of SmackDown. Not a bad show tonight. I think it was better than what was going on Monday Night Raw last night, other than, you know, Roman. Oh, God, let's not get into him facing Brock at SummerSlam again. And the entire women's pay-per-view announcement, even though it sounded like a whole bunch of corporate bullshit coming from Stephanie's mouth, it's still a pay-per-view, and it's still, you know, that at the end of the day. But I am out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Comment and subscribe. You know how it goes. It's me, the HOOD, coming here with the news and reviews. You know I am. You know what I do. You know how it goes. You know it's going down. So keep it tranquilo. And we are done with this review of SmackDown. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace. There's something in my ear.